All right, dude, here we go. Welcome, hey everybody, welcome back to Grit and Greasy, where we break down everything you need to know about running a successful auto repair shop. Today we're going to do a two-part episode talking about towing. First, we're going to talk about finding a good tow truck. Then we'll go into how to choose the right one. So, find the right one for your shop's needs. If you're thinking about adding towing to your business or looking to upgrade your fleet, stick around. This episode's for you. So you're ready to add towing to your shop. Now the question is, where do I even start when it comes to finding a good tow truck? We're finding the right one doesn't have to be complicated, but it does require some research. First thing, you need to decide what type of towing will you be doing. Are you looking for a flatbed tow truck for larger vehicles? Or a traditional hook and chain tow truck for basic tows. This decision is important because it'll affect the kind of truck you need. Flatbeds are great for high-end, low-clearance vehicles, while hook and chain or wheel lift trucks are often used for more standard tows. Next up, new versus used. If you're on a budget, you might be tempted to go for a used tow truck. It can be a good option, but keep in mind that used trucks, come with risks, and you'll want to get the vehicle thoroughly inspected by a mechanic who knows the ins and outs of tow trucks. Look at signs of rust, frame damage, or anything that could affect the truck's performance in long term. And if you're going to go new, you'll pay more up front, but you'll get a peace of mind that comes with a warranty and no hidden problems. All right, also, check towing capacity. You want a truck that can handle the average load capacity to expect to tow. Make sure your tow truck can handle cars, trucks, and even larger vehicles if you need. Mostly towing for light cars, you don't need a monster truck like a Freightliner, Peterbilt, or Kenworth. Or larger vehicles, you need something with more power. Now, don't forget about tow truck conditions. Make sure the hydraulics, winches, and systems are working well. The last thing you want is a breakdown while you're trying to tow a car in for repairs. Get to test drive to see how the truck handles. Make sure all the features work smoothly. All right, now here's the meat and potatoes of this video, of this episode. Now we're going to talk about choosing the right tow truck for your shop. All right, now that you found a good tow truck, let's talk about how to choose the right one for your shop. There are several things you need to consider before you buy that shiny new tow truck or use one for your business. First up, your shop needs to know what kind of cars you're typically working on. If you focus on large luxury cars or luxury vehicles, you might need a flatbed or specialized truck with a soft touch. On this other hand, if you're dealing with a lot of pickup trucks, standard cars, and more basic tow truck might be enough. Think about the type of vehicles you'll be towing. Most frequently, choose your truck accordingly. Next, consider a local area and traffic patterns. Are you in a busy city with lots of traffic or a rural area with a lot of road miles to cover? If you're in the city, you'll need a more maneuverable truck that can handle the tight spaces while you're out on the country road. You might want something with a little better off-road capabilities. To get to those hard to reach breakdown, then think about the maintenance. Now I'm going to talk about the maintenance. Think about the maintenance repairs cost on tow trucks can get expensive, especially if they're used heavily. If you're buying a used truck, check the age, check the truck, and make sure the parts are hard to find or prohibitively expensive to replace. Now, if you're buying the new, consider buying maintenance packages that the manufacturer offers to keep the cost down. And don't forget about the cost of operation. The tow trucks aren't just expensive to buy; they can be expensive to run. To look at fuel efficiency, tire wear, overall operational cost. Make sure the truck fits in within your budget, both in terms of intentional price and long-term experience. Now, before you sign the dotted line, let's talk about some extra features that can make your towing operation smoother. First, look into a winch with a strong pulling power. A good winch is essential for getting cars onto the flatbed or safely pulling the vehicles out of tricky spots. The more powerful the winch, the better the performance. Next, make sure your cab is comfortable. If you're going to spending hours on the road, You want a cab that's comfortable and easy to drive, and adjustable seating and a good sound system and plenty of storage space can make a big difference, especially on long drives. Safety is key to make sure your truck has a good lighting. Safety features you'll be on the road on all kinds of conditions. Being visible is essential. Look for bright LED lights, reflective decals, and safety equipment that meets local regulations. All right, folks, we've come to the conclusion of this episode. So if you're buying new or used, make sure you're getting the right tow truck for your business. Think about the type of vehicles you'll be towing your local area needs or overall cost. Take your time and do your research. Make sure you're picking the truck that fits both your budget and your business goals. Thank you for tuning into the Grit and Greasy podcast today. If you found this episode helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and if you're new or if you got any questions or thoughts on choosing a tow truck, drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep those engines running and those trucks rolling. Peace out.